Hold on. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to another Thursday Blues Club. Hi to John Sims, John Moretti, Adelaide. Hi to Chris Richardson, Robbie. Hi to Hans, over in Holland. Hi to Martin Taylor Bray, Axel. Hi to Lynn, Dave Ash, Jane Houghton, Toby, Peter Beckley. Hi to Dave in Scotland, Malcolm, hello Roy, hi to Doug, honey, no more fooling around with you. Hi to Ruth and Brian. Honey, no more dogging. I promised myself I'm not going to say that word. People got a bad meaning these days. I'm gonna let you out, baby. That's what I've gotta do. Hi to Phil. Hi to Steve. I gotta let you out, baby, that's what I gotta do. Well, you told me that you loved me, you told me a lie. You said, I love you until the day I die, honey, no more. Honey, no more. Honey, no more fooling around with you. I gotta let you out, baby, that's what I've gotta do. Hi to Adrian. I gotta let you out, baby, that's what I've gotta do. I gotta let you out, baby, that's what I gotta do. Oh yeah. So thank you for joining me. If it's looking a bit different, because this week I'm trying the Facebook Live system, which I've avoided because I didn't quite understand it. I figured I should have a try. So whether it made any difference to you, I don't know. Looks a bit different to me. Hopefully you would have been able to get the session by just clicking on the event thing. Oh, Toby says it's not shareable. I don't know why it's not. So anyway, good evening. Nice to have you here. I can see your comments more clearly than I usually do. There's a nice little panel. So people are having an issue with sharing it. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what I can do. Only shareable to individuals, says Bernie. Oh, there we are. Not sure what I can do, but Toby's putting names in there. And yeah, Michael Lane says unable to share. If I knew how to change that, of course I would. But if I start fiddling around, I'll probably mess something up. So we'll do without this sharing. Anyway, lovely to have you here. Yes, I'm doing a bit of down home stuff tonight. I'm starting with some down home blues. And that was a bit of John Lee Hooker. And this is something I've been doing in this style for a long time. It's my version, or one of my versions of Statesboro. I do this a couple of ways. Okay. So yes, hello, welcome. Great to have you here. I hope you can all hear me all right.
Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down, turn your lamp down, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Well, have you got the nerve to drive this good man from your door? Well, mama died and left me reckless, Papa died and left me wild. I ain't good looking, mama, but I'm someone's sweet angel child. I'm going to the country, don't you wanna go? Well, if you can't make it, your sister Lucille says she wanna go. Big 80 left Savannah, could not stop. You ought to see that fireman when he got that boiler hot. Well, I'm going to the country, don't you wanna go? You know, if you can't make it, your sister Lucille says she wanna go. I got him, Papa got him, sister got him, my brother got him, well, everybody. Everybody must have had them Statesboro blues. I looked in the corner and my grandpa had them too.
opposite to the TV screen. Woke up this morning, feel round my shoes. Know by that I had those Statesboro blues. Feeling round my shoes. Well, you know by that I must have had them Statesboro blues. Mama got 'em, sister got 'em, brother got 'em, my uncle got 'em. Well, now everybody must have had them Statesboro, must have had them Statesboro, must have had them Statesboro blues. I looked in the corner and my grandpa had them too. Well, everybody must have had them Statesboro blues. Here we are. That's my take on Statesboro Blues. Maybe I should have left well alone then if people are having little problems. I can try and go into the settings. In fact, I'll do that now. Will I do that now? I'll quickly go into settings. No, I can't see anything. No, I can't see anything that would make you see it on your telly or share it with groups. No, I could go back to the old system. I'll persist with this for a little bit, but yeah, I'll persist with this a little bit. I'll lose momentum if I log out and log in again. Come back, baby. Please don't you go. How much I love you, you'll never know. Come back, baby. Let's talk it over one more time. I love you, baby. Tell the world I do. There's nothing in the world I wouldn't do for you. Come back, baby. Let's talk it over one more time. I love you, baby.
tell the world I do. There's nothing in the world, nothing in the world I wouldn't do for you. Come back, baby. Let's talk it over one more time. Talk it over one more time. Hi, Elizabeth. Very kind of you. Come back, baby. How much I love you, you'll never know. Come back, baby. Let's talk it over one more time. Let's talk it over one more time. Talk it over one more time. Let's talk it over one more time. Come Back Baby. Song I think first done by Walter Davis, and done by lots of other people, including Ray Charles did a definitive version. And I'm trying to think where I got that one. Somebody did that before me, and I can't think who it was. Anyway, yeah, it might have been John Remble. Anyway, let's move on. I'll do a bit of Fred McNeill. This was one of Fred McNeill's most famous songs, and something that I've been doing. Again, some of these things tonight I've been playing for many, many years. I do a lot of new songs these days, but now and again I just have to come back to the old ones, and that's what I'm doing tonight. So I hope you're all well. Hope you're. Some of you are probably getting out to see some live music. I'm still doing the live streams and doing one or two gigs coming up. When you get a little time, sit down and write me a few short lines. when you get a little time, sit down and write me a few short lines. That will be consolation, honey, to my worried mind. Well, I left my baby standing in her back door crying. Well, I left my baby standing in her back door crying. I never felt so sorry, had to tell my baby goodbye. Well, now blues and trouble seem to be my only friend. Well, blues and trouble seem to be my only friend. Sometimes I wonder, will my troubles ever end? I'm going down the river, I'm gonna sit down on the ground. I'm going down the river, I'm gonna sit down on the ground. Let the waves of water, I didn't wash my troubles, I didn't wash my troubles, I didn't wash my troubles down. Well, thank you. A bit of Fred McNeill. And thanks. I see David Pitchford's with us. Hi, David. Hope you all. I think David bought. He asked me about Fred McNeill and said he was going to buy some of his stuff. So I hope you're enjoying that.
yeah, I always do my, well, not always, but as often as I can, I pay tribute to Fred McNeill. Now, I'm going to change the guitar. Okay. Okay, I haven't gone away. So thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry if I've disabled some of the elements that you're familiar with by messing around with the format. I did that because you're supposed to use the Facebook Live format, particularly if you're publicising actual real life gigs, so to speak, in-person gigs and online gigs. You're supposed to make the distinction, and the online version that I'm using now, it's a slightly different setup, supposed to be better. And it comes on automatically at the start, so if I wasn't sitting here, you'd just see an empty seat. And it's supposed to remind folk, if you've said you're interested. I don't know if that bit worked. I don't know what. Oh, and you can just click on the event form even if you're not on my profile. So if the event form is somewhere else, if you've saved it or whatever, put it on your. I'm rambling because I don't understand these technicalities. But anyway, you can go straight in from the event thing. That's supposed to be the advantage. But in the process, I may have messed up some of the other things that you like the ability to cast to the television. That's a bit scary, really, isn't it? Having me in widescreen. Okay. Oh. Will I want a harmonica on this? Maybe I will. I'm going to do something more modern then. This is something by Eric Bibb. All the sort of modern blues guys. And of course, Eric Bibb doesn't just play blues by a long way, but he plays a lot of blues, very much rooted in blues. Anyway, of all the modern blues guys, Eric Bibb is one of the finest. Okay, I'm not. Okay. Don't let. I think this is called "Don't Let Nobody." What is it? Don't let nobody drag your spirit down. That's what it is. Okay. Graham said he didn't get a reminder. I might go back to the old style next week. You may slip, you may slide, you may stumble and fall by the roadside. Don't you let nobody drag your spirit down. We're walking up to heaven. Don't let nobody drag you down. Some say yes, some say no. Some just wait and see the way the wind blows. But don't you let nobody drag your spirit down. We're walking up to heaven. Don't let nobody turn you round.
Some say yes, some say no. Some just wait and see the way the wind blows. Don't you let nobody drag your spirit down. We're walking up to heaven. Don't let nobody turn you around. Walk with the rich, walk with the poor. Learn from one another, that's what life is for. Don't you let nobody drag your spirit down. We're walking up to heaven. Don't let nobody turn you around. Okay. Right, that was Don't Let Nobody Turn You Around. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some real crazy women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Well, I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine, with my Kansas City baby and a bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a plane, might take a train. If I have to walk, I'm gonna get there just the same. Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some real pretty women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Well, I might take a train, might take a train. If I have to walk, I'm gonna get there just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some real pretty women there, and I'm gonna get me one. They got some real pretty women there, I'm gonna get me one. Okay. Yes. I'm going to play something by a very famous blues song by Leroy Carr. But it's also, if you listen carefully, the root of Love in Vain.
one of Robert Johnson's famous tunes. I shall show you what I mean. Yeah, I mean, Robert Johnson was brilliant, but like all blues men, all the best blues men and jazz people and so on, of course he took stuff from other people. You know, people talk as if everything's got to be original. And, well, if everything's totally original, you've got no context, have you? How's it going to get into your head if it doesn't strike a chord with you, if it doesn't sort of remind you of things? So there we are. So when Robert Johnson did Love in Vain, he was very much drawing on this thing called In the Evening When the Sun Goes Down, which was a big hit in, I don't know, 1932 or something like that. So Love in Vain goes, I followed her to the station, her suitcase in my hand. I followed her to the station, her suitcase in my hand. So hard to tell, so hard to tell, when all your love's in vain, all my love's in vain. So anyway, that's how Love in Vain goes, basically, and this is In the Evening When the Sun Goes Down. In the evening, in the evening, when the sun goes down, in the evening, when the sun goes down, well, ain't it lonesome, ain't it lonesome, when your lover's not around, when the sun goes down. Last night I lay sleeping, I was thinking to myself, last night I lay sleeping, I was thinking to myself, how the one you love will mistreat you for someone else when the sun goes down. The sun rises in the east, and it sets down in the west. Ha. Sun rises in the east, and it sets down in the west. So hard to tell, so hard to tell, which one will treat you the best when the sun goes down. In the evening, in the evening,
when the sun goes down in the evening, when the sun goes down. Ain't it lonesome, ain't it lonesome, when your lover's not around, when the sun go down. There we are. In the Evening When the Sun Goes Down by Leroy Carr, who was a pianist, and Scrapper Blackwell was his partner who played guitar on many of his records. They were very prolific and hugely successful in the 30s, possibly even late 20s, but certainly in the 1930s. And that music, although you may not hear Leroy Carr much these days, you certainly wouldn't hear on the radio or anything, or very often, he left a huge mark. There we are. Sorry about this. That's it. Come on. That's it. Hi to Ted. I saw Ted. Hi, Ted Whitehead. I'll do something, Ted, that I rarely do these days. But Ted used to play bass with me a long time ago. Hi, Jane. So, Ted, I'll do Bye Bye Johnny, I think. It's funny that Bye Bye Johnny is the song I always sang, the Chuck Berry song. I didn't do Johnny Be Good. Bye Bye Johnny was a follow-up to it, but... Right. I may regret doing a bit of rock and roll, but we'll see. Okay. Well, how do I want to start this? Well, she remembers making money at the gathering crop to buy Johnny's guitar at the broker's shop. As long as he would play about the railroad side and wouldn't get in trouble, she'd be satisfied. She never ever thought there'd come a day like this when she would have to give a Johnny a goodbye kiss. Bye, 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 bye. I said bye, bye. Bye, 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 Johnny. Goodbye, Johnny. Be good. I thought I knew all the words of this. Well, she finally got the letter she'd been dreaming of. Johnny wrote to tell her he had fell in love. As long as they got married, he would bring her back and build a mansion for her by the railroad track. Every time they heard the locomotives roar, they'll be standing waving in the kitchen door. Bye bye, 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 bye. I said bye bye Johnny, goodbye Johnny, be good. she finally got the letter she'd been dreaming of. Johnny wrote to tell her he fell in love. As soon as they got married, he will bring her back, build a mansion for her by the railroad track. Every time they heard the locomotives roar, she'd be standing waving at the kitchen door. Bye bye, 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 bye. Bye bye, Johnny. Goodbye, Johnny. Be good. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye bye, Johnny. Goodbye, Johnny. Be good. Well, there we are. That was some of Johnny Be Good. John Moretti, I know you're with us. John's been listening to these shows, tuning into these shows, watching and listening, probably pretty much since I started, always with me. So thank you, John. You asked for a song I will come to in a minute. Will I do it now, or will I do another one in between? Leap of Faith is what you asked for. I think first of all I need to do something a bit cooler first, don't I? So yeah, I hope things are well with you all. Yeah, John says he's been with me from the start. That's probably right. This is one that I know Kathy Peachy likes. Ha! I miss the Saturday dance. I heard they crowded the floor. They'd have asked me about you. I don't get around much anymore. I decide to go to the club. I got as far as the door. They'd have asked me about you. I don't get around much anymore. Well, lately I find my heart is more at ease. But nevertheless, I still have these memories. I've been invited on dates I might have gone, but what for? It's awfully different without you. I don't get around much anymore. Well, you know, lately my mind's more at ease, but Nevertheless, I still have these memories. I've been invited on dates I might have gone but what for? It's awfully different without you. I don't get around much anymore. They'd have asked me about you. I don't get around much anymore. It's awfully different without you. I don't get around much anymore. There we are, Duke Ellington composition. Don't get around much anymore. Ain't Misbehaving, John. I might have tried it. I'm not sure. I wouldn't remember it off the top of my head now, I don't think. Well, yeah, probably I'll look at Ain't Misbehaving. Now, John asked for... Ruby Florence says we have. Ruby Florence reminds me then, she has sung Ain't Misbehaving with me. Yeah, that would be right, yes. So this one's for John Moretti. And thanks for your loyalty, John. After my baby left me, I couldn't even go outside. When my friends tried to fix me up, I wanted to get under the bedclothes and hide. Well, I knew I was never gonna make the grade till I plucked up the courage to try. When I finally spread my wings, I found out I could fly. Sometimes all it takes is a leap of faith. Sometimes all it takes is a leap of faith. Well, I never knew what would happen when we had that first kiss. Scares me now when I think about all the good love I might have missed. I was just trying to fool myself. I thought I was some kind of survivor. I had to rise on up from the ashes of love and get back into the fire. Sometimes all it takes is a leap of faith. Sometimes all it takes is a leap of faith. Sometimes you've gotta believe before you see the proof. You can wait a lifetime for a moment of truth. Sometimes all it takes is a leap of faith. Sometimes you've gotta believe before you see the proof. You can wait a lifetime for a moment of truth. Sometimes all it takes next is a leap of faith. Sometimes you've gotta believe before you see the proof. You can wait a lifetime for a moment of truth. Sometimes all it takes, sometimes all it takes, sometimes all it takes is a leap of faith. There we are. That was for John. Leap of Faith. Yeah. Well, it's lovely to have you with us. Lovely to have you with me. Thanks for keeping the Thursday Blues Club going. I did mention that gigs are starting to come back now. Those of you, a few of you, live round my way. That is Leon C, South End. Next Wednesday, I'm down at the community centre at the nice licensed cafe down there. It's a cool atmosphere for gigs. It really is. Tables, chairs as well, licensed bar, and it's been extended. If anyone knows that cafe down there, it's been extended since the pandemic. Anyway, next Wednesday I'm down there, Lee Community Centre in Elm Road. That's Leon C, and I say it's Leon C because those of you in America won't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, next Wednesday, and it's an early start, 7:30. No need to book. Just turn up, bring a fiver to get in, and I'll be playing with Tim Huskisson. Tim Huskisson is just a wonderful guy to play with. He's brilliant pianist, and you can just throw anything at Tim, if you know what I mean, and he'll pick it up straight away. Which is good for the kind of gigs that I do, because I don't like rehearsals and that sort of nonsense. But we've been playing a long time, Tim Huskisson and myself, on and off. He does gigs in all sorts of formats. He's a jazz pianist and clarinetist. But when he plays with me, we do some old school blues and some of the soul stuff that I do and so on. A bit of boogie. So yeah, come down and see Tim Huskisson and myself at the Lee Community Centre next Wednesday, 7:30. I've changed guitar and I don't know why. What am I going to do? Perhaps, yeah. Hi, Adam. Yeah, it'd be lovely to see you there, Adam. Okay, I did a bit of boogie earlier, didn't I? I started with a bit of John Lee Hooker boogie. This is a bit more boogie. This is a bit of John Lee Hooker meets Magic Sam. Magic Sam did some lovely boogie stuff.
tune. Okay. Apologies for putting the guitar up tune in the middle of that. I've been using a thumb pick tonight, which I don't usually do at home, so perhaps I'll stop that. Perhaps that's been a bit heavy for the strings. Oh, Martin. Hello, hi to Martin Taylor Bray. You asked me, I think, to do some more Bo Diddley, or specifically, I think you asked me to do Bo Diddley that I did the other week. I try not to do the same tune within spitting distance of the last time I've done it. So I'll do some Bo Diddley stuff, Martin, I really will. But I was listening to, the thing is these days you can see so much wonderful stuff online, can't you? And so you can see some classic stuff of Bo Diddley, who I never got to see live because he didn't turn up to the gig I went to. And but the best, if you can, the best Bo Diddley, is so often the way, is the earliest stuff. And there was a television appearance he did in, I can't remember when, 1952 or something like that, and I thought it was just wonderful. Later on, he became, if you don't mind me saying so, a bit of a pastiche of himself. But he did some wonderful stuff, Bo Diddley. Brought a lot of interesting rhythms into R&B. And this song of his was Can't Judge a Book by the Cover. You got to get the right. Yeah, you got to get a bit of effect on Bo Diddley material. You can't judge an apple by looking at a tree. You can't judge it, honey, by looking at the bee. You can't judge a daughter by looking at a mother. You can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Oh, baby, can't you see? You're misjudging me. I may look like a farmer, but I'm a lover. You can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Well, you can't judge sugar by looking at the cane. Can't judge a woman by looking at her man. You can't judge a sister by looking at her brother. You can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Oh, baby, can't you see? You're misjudging me. I may look like a farmer, but I'm a lover. You can't judge a book by looking at the cover, oh, baby.
looking at the wrong. You can't judge one by looking at the other. You can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Baby, can't you see? You're misjudging me. Look like a farmer, but I'm a lover. You can't judge a book by looking at the cover, baby. Yeah, bits of Bo Diddley in there from You Can't Judge a Book, a bit of Bo Diddley, and also some stuff that I do on Hand Jive, which is not a Bo Diddley tune, but is very much derived from Bo Diddley. Okay. Oh, Bo Diddley, yeah. Well, I'll do another Bo Diddley thing. Yeah, he's a lot of his songs have sort of stayed in the repertoire of blues and R&B people. This one is Before You Accuse Me. Okay. Let's take some of the extreme effect off. Before you I've got to think, how does this go now? Oh. Right, I think I'll take it up a little. That's what's going on with that. I do apologise. Okay. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. You say I've been out with other women, that you've been running around with somebody else. Well, I called your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. Well, I called your mama 3 or 4 nights ago. She said, well, now, son, don't you call my daughter no more. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. You say I've been buying other women clothes, but you've been taking money from somebody else. Well, come back, baby, try my love. love one more time. Well, come back, baby. Try my love one more time. Well, you've been gone so long, you know I'm gonna lose my mind. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. You say I've been spending money on other women, but you've been running around with somebody else. Won't you come back, baby? Try my love one more time. Won't you come back, baby? Try my love one more time. Well, if you've been gone so long, I swear I'm gonna lose my mind. We are a slightly ragged version of Before You Accuse Me. I might not have sung that before, and I'm not sure I'll sing it again. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now, though. I was listening to Bill Withers, and you know I love to do soulful stuff. So I'm going to have I've got to see if I can get the right feel on this. So again, many thanks for tuning in, as always. See, the thing is, you I need a bit of time to get into this. Oh yeah. Get the slide. My friend, feel it's their appointed duty to tell me all you want to do is use me. Well, my answer to all this use me tongue. Now I'll get there in a minute. Well, my answer to all this use me tongue. I want to spread the news. If it feels this good getting used, then keep on using me. Keep on using me. I want to spread the news. If it keeps it, come on. I want to spread the news. If it feels this good getting used, then keep on using me. Keep on using me. Keep on using me. Until you get enough. Well, now I want to spread the news. If it feels this good getting used, then keep on using me until you get enough. So Martin, you say, Martin Taylor Bray says, I discovered this via Sam Kelly. Sam Kelly's a lovely drummer, a great drummer. Plays with a lot of different bands, blues and funk bands and so on, and his own band. And Esther Phillips, yeah, I love Esther Phillips. I've been into Esther Phillips for quite a while actually. Esther Phillips was little Esther Phillips when she was young. She was very young, I don't know how young, 15 or something, when she first recorded. Anyway, yeah. What am I getting into now? That was the thing by Bill Withers that I maybe should have worked a bit on before I presented it to you. But Use Me, a very funky little number.
There we are. Yeah, I just thought of doing another. What's his name? Come on, who am I? Who am I? Ain't no sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when you've gone. Bill Withers. Bill Withers. So thank you very much. It's getting towards the end, isn't it? But I was asked by someone, Lee. Sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry, Lynn. Lynn, you asked for some Keb Mo. Okay, bear with me. I might need a harmonica for this. No, I'll forget that. Yeah, no, we'll get a harmonica. So for Lynn, who's another regular listener, I really appreciate you tuning in, Lynn. I'm going to do Perpetual Blues Machine. Clever little song by Keb Mo. I used to play this. I did gigs occasionally with Ramon Goose, who's a lovely guitarist and singer. Haven't for a long time. Anyway, he introduced me. Did he introduce me to this? I think he probably did. Yeah. Adrian correcting me on Bill Withers. Thank you. Yes, I forgot that. You had style, you had class, you had everything to make a love last. You had looks, you had charm, you had me hanging on your arm. When I found out you were a fake, well, you rid up and bit me like a rattlesnake. I was ready to let go and let all my feelings show. Well, why you wanna be so cold? Why you wanna be so mean? You're gonna let your true feelings show. A perpetual blues machine. You could have been so fine if you'd only been mine on mine. I was for real, but you did not know that you were trampling on my heart as you were walking out that door. Now I know who you are, and it's a damn good thing you didn't get too far. I'm not the man who's right for you. You need someone to do your loving like you want him to do.
Why you wanna be so mean? Why you wanna be so cold? You're gonna let your true feelings show. You're a perpetual blues machine. You're a perpetual blues machine. Perpetual blues machine. Now I'm going to quickly end on a gospel song, "Take My Hand," which was. See, I'm forgetting names. Connie, guy called Connie Williams. Connie Williams, is it? Did a lovely version of this. Now the story is that "Precious Lord, Take My Hand" was written by Thomas Dorsey and became a big gospel hit. But he said that he heard the tune being played by Connie Williams, who was a street singer in the 1930s. And interestingly, Connie Williams later was recorded doing "Precious Lord, Take My Hand," but with the lyrics that I'm sure Thomas Dorsey wrote. I'm confusing you, aren't I? Confuse you even further, because Tom Dorsey wasn't only a really successful gospel songwriter, he was also a blues singer and songwriter with Tampa Red. So those of you who are into the old school blues, you might know of Tampa Red and Georgia Tom. That was Thomas Dorsey. And they used to sing some quite risque songs, but then Thomas Dorsey turned to gospel.
Thank you. Thank you all very much for tuning in. See if I can get this together next week, iron out some of the glitches we had this week. But thanks, have a good week. See you again.